Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. There were not very many mods released this last week, and the week before that I was too busy to do a top 10 mods video, so I decided for the first time ever to include 2 weeks of mods just because it made a little bit more sense. So these are the top rated mods for all platforms, rated between the dates of April 22nd and May 3rd of 2024. So again, the way I select these mods is how you guys rate them on the mod hub. So whoever has the highest rating, and I try to look for mods that have at least 50 people that have rated them. So that's kind of my criteria. But let's go ahead and jump into these last 2 weeks worth of top 10 mods. For number 1 this week, we have the Kuhn. I know it's pronounced something different, but YouTube sometimes flags that, so that's why I say that. 1200 Extra, the Kuhn 1200 Extra. This is by Hemerson, Dentino, Orton Modding, ML Modding. So I think those are 3 different people, but anyhow, it's 4.57 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 82 people having rated it. This is just a planter, 5.5 meter width, 1200 seed capacity, 1200 fertilizer capacity, requires 120 horsepower, and is $110,000 to buy. So a nice little kind of planter if this is what you're looking for. So it doesn't require too much horsepower. It's a little bulky, but it has a pretty good seed and fertilizer capacity, so might just be what you're looking for. So there you guys go. That's the Kuhn 1200 Extra. All right, moving on to number 2, we have the John Deere in New Holland Silage Pack. This is by, I'm going to butcher this, I apologize, the Gorzenalik. Sure. It's 5.37 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 45 people having rated it. Not quite 50 people, but still, this is a pretty cool pack, so I wanted to include it. I am going to have to hop in the store to show you, because what this is, it's not the forage harvester you see, it's the header on there. So this has it's a big pack of headers that has the ability to go from different brands such as Lacotech, Kloss, Krona, Fendt, John Deere, New Holland, and Rosselmash. So it's pretty cool, but let's go ahead and hop in the store and take a look. So once in the store, you can see here we have several John Deere options ranging in different widths, and then we have some New Holland options. We also have the little support wheels, and then we have the John Deere 639 Premium down here. Now, if you hop into these guys in here, you can go Kloss Attacher, Krona, Fendt, New Holland, John Deere, back to Kloss there. So a lot of different options there. If you go to these guys, it's the same thing. So you can get these guys to work for basically any brand that you would like to if you're using any type of forage harvester. So a really cool pack. But there you guys go. That's the John Deere and New Holland Silage Pack by, I'm not even going to try to say it, but their name is up on your screen on the right side. So there you guys go. Moving on to number 3, we have the Rudolph / Welger DK280RL. This is by Niki Agrar and Agrario. It's 3.97 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 50 people having rated it. This thing is $23,000 to buy, starting price, and has a capacity of 18,500 liters. It is essentially the base game trailer, however it looks a little bit different, and the reason for that is there's a lot more customization to this. So you can adjust the brand if you'd like to. If you wanted to do Welger made by Rudolph on there, or just do Rudolph on there, you can change that. You can change the colors on the side of the trailer, the cover, all sorts of stuff like that. So it's basically a very customized version of this, and you can even see the little reflector around the outside of the trailer on the side there, which is kind of cool that you can add on there if you'd like to. So it's basically the same thing, except it has a lot more customization. So if you end up using this trailer a lot in base game, or this base game trailer a lot, this might be a good mod for you, so you can kind of customize it a little bit more to fit your needs and fit what your farm has going on. So there you guys go. That's the Rudolph / Welger DK280RL. Moving on to number 4, this one is pretty straightforward. This is the John Deere 500 grain cart. It is by Hemerson Dentino, ML Modding. It is 5.73 megabytes to download. It is for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 116 people having rated it. There's only tire configuration options, so you can adjust the tires a little bit. I really like the tires that are on it right now in this configuration, which are the standard ones. But this thing has 15,000 liter capacity, and it's only going to cost you $26,500 to buy. So it'd be perfect for moving grain from your harvesters off your field and stuff like that. And it's a nice little John Deere kind of just grain cart to add to your collection if you're running John Deere equipment. But anyhow, it's nice, neat, tidy, perfect for what it does. So there you guys go. That's the John Deere 500 grain cart. For number 5, you can see it with a good week or 2 weeks for trailers. This is the Bailey TB16 or TB16. It is by Ross and Mods, 16.74 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 75 people having rated it. It is a Bailey branded trailer, and it works like a regular trailer would. $32,000 starting price, or pounds or euros, whatever you're playing in. And the capacity is between 16,000 and 26,600 liters. The current capacity that you have on this configuration in front of you is 26,600, which is the silage configuration. It has different body options, grain door options, cover options, tire options, color options. Did I say no? Color. I said cover. Cover options and color options. Poof, they sound similar. UK and ball hitch options, as well as a rear folding hitch option as well, and some different decal options for you. So a really good detailed trailer. If you like Bailey equipment, this is perfect for you. Moving on to number 6, we have the Jacko Uniport 8030 NPK. This is by Jacko eConnect Modding. It is 54.20 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 142 people having rated it. This is a fantastic little sprayer. It's got a lot of good detail for you and everything like that. It is pricey, but that's all self-propelled sprayers for you. It's going to run you $489,000 starting out. 300 horsepower is what it has. It has a whopping capacity of 8,000 liters, which is pretty cool. It has a working width of 15 meters of fertilizer or lime, which is pretty cool. So typically when you see a self-propelled sprayer, I guess this isn't a sprayer technically, sorry. When you see something self-propelled that looks like this, you're going to be doing liquid fertilizer or herbicide, but this one's going to do lime and fertilizer, which is pretty cool. And a working width of 15 meters is definitely not something to be sad about. That's quite the working width there for you. So if you got a little bit of a bigger farm, this would be perfect for you. Or maybe you just like Jacko equipment, you're running a bunch of Jacko equipment on your South American map. But regardless of that, this is really cool. The Jacko Uniport 8030 MPK. Make sure you guys check it out. For number 7, we have the Dirt Farm Workshop. Not going to lie to you guys, this was also a good week for 2 weeks for sheds. So here we go. This is by Legacy Ag or LAC. It's 18.56 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 112 people having rated it. This is, in essence, just a workshop. You can see that on the inside, on the left-hand side there, you do have a garage, and there's also, of course, a garage door that folds down right in front of you on the main portion here. You can see there's an American flag in there, which is pretty cool, so perfect for your kind of American farms, or maybe you want to just be more patriotic somewhere else. It doesn't matter. You can use it on any map, which is great. There is a repair trigger, as you can see the little icon in there, which is pretty sweet. If you do want to open the garage doors, you do have to go in that side door on the left-hand side in the front, and then open the garage doors from the inside. So just be aware of that. But yeah, it's $65,900 to buy this, only $50 a day in upkeep. So not too bad. But there you go. That is the Dirt Farm Workshop. Moving on to number 8, we have the 62 by 60 shed. This is also by Legacy Ag or LAC. 11.47 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 128 people having rated it. Also kind of more of an American style. And I also should mention with this one on the previous shed, you can adjust the colors to quite a few different options if you would like to. I just chose these ones because I liked them. So there you go. But this thing is $45,900 to buy, $12 a day in maintenance. So it's cheaper than the other one. However, there's no repair trigger in it. You can see there's a big door on the left-hand side. You do have to go in that side door, which you can see right next to those chairs under the kind of carport area on the right-hand side of the shed. You have to go in that area to open the garage doors on the inside. But you can see there's a big one on the left and a small one on the right. And this is a drive-through shelter. So that big door on the left-hand side, there's an identical door at the opposite end, which is pretty cool. So there you guys go. That's a 62 by 60 shed by Legacy Ag. And for number 9, you guessed it, this is the shed with workshop and now an office. This is by JD Modding ARG. It is 14.41 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 88 people having rated it. This thing is going to cost you $120,000 to buy. It does have options for exterior color. And as you can see inside there is a repair trigger and a little storage area, then an office on the upper left-hand corner, perfect for role play or whatever you need to do. What I will say, because it took me a while to figure out, if you look at the back door, you can see this is a drive-through shed with a big door here on the front. You have to go in, if you look at that back door on the left-hand side, there's a little kind of small door that's open on there. You have to go in that first, then you can open the big doors from the inside. So it took me a minute to figure that out because on the outside, you really can't see that door very well. So just make sure you guys are doing that if you're trying to get in it. But that's how you get in it and use it. But otherwise, very well detailed, very cool little shed. All right, for number 10 and our final mod for the week, we have the Implement Sheds Pack, also by Legacy Ag. Shocker there. It is 10.26 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 56 people having rated it. These sheds in this pack, there are 3 different ones. There's the 12 bay one, which is out in front of you. You can see that's an absolutely massive shed. Massive. It was very long, very difficult to place. And there's also a 10 bay one and an 8 bay one. This one is $75,900 to buy, $12 a day maintenance. The 10 bay one is $70,900, $8 a day in maintenance. The 8 bay is $65,900 and $5 a day in maintenance. You also can adjust, of course, the outside colors of the shed as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, really well detailed. And that is what I got for you guys. That is the top 10 mods of this week. Well, the last 2 weeks, I guess. Got to keep that up there. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully next week.